Alright guys, I haven't exactly taken down my trigger unit before, so this is a first for me, as well as you. Let's see, what's first? I think I remember what's first. Alright, let's see. There is a pin right here. I believe there's a pin right there, yeah. Actually first, take out your bolt, of course. What am I thinking? Okay, and then there is a pin right here that will not come out until, let's see. Okay, first, switch your safety back. Try to get it as focused in on there as possible. Push that pin out. Alright, and that pin comes out. And this spring that holds your bolt release lever will also come out, as well as your bolt release lever. Now that your bolt release lever is out, there's another pin right here that you can pop right out. And there are two pins and a little leaf spring thing that you don't want to lose. Here is the trigger unit. Let me get some things to wipe down the trigger unit. Alright. Now I'm going to use rubbing alcohol. Because, rubbing alcohol is good on metal parts that are greasy. It's a good degreaser. Yeah, just wipe down the top sear, valve knocker. Now I'm gonna get into this like really well, because I feel that I need to, even though I might not, but I'm gonna do it for your guys' sake, for those of you who need a video on how to take this apart. Alright, let me zoom in even more. Okay, that's as far as I can go. Alright, now first is a C-clip right here. I feel like taking that out, so I'm going to take that one out first. I'll use a flathead attachment. I always hate taking out C-clamps. I'm sure there's a better way to hold things on. They have to use these freaking C-clamps. Okay. Oh, you got that taken out. Your safety lever. And a pin underneath it will come out. Let's see, don't lose that pin. And there's a little ball bearing that just came out right here. Don't lose that ball bearing. Here's the safety lever. Put that aside. Let's see what else. What's next? There's another C-clamp right down here, which I think I'm going to take out. Okay, take that out. And then this pin will also come out. Take that pin out. Shorter pin on the bottom, larger pin on the top. Set that lever aside. Now you're down to mainly just your trigger unit, which is very greasy. I'm going to wipe this down a bit too. And this feels so... There are going to be two small Phillips head screws. Right here, and here. And I'm just going to leave that screw in since it's possibly hard to take out. Alright. Right when you open your trigger mech, you'll notice there are two springs, one right here and one right here. that are about ready to pop out. So you gotta be very careful. I'm just gonna remove these two pieces. This is the valve knocker and valve knocker spring. And then here's the trigger unit itself. Okay, I'll lift that out. I'm always afraid to take apart these things with very little parts. Alright, as you can see, there's a lot of dirt, a lot of old grease and grime and crap just on the trigger box. Gonna clean that out. Putting this together should be fun. Okay, here's the valve knocker. Gonna wipe that down, wiping this all down. Here's the trigger sear. Just wiping that down, wiping everything down. For the pins, I'm not too worried about. Here's the trigger bar. Alright. Let's see, how do we reassemble everything? Okay, before we begin reassembling, I'm going to use a Q-tip and apply some white lithium grease, which is the grease that I've chosen to use. You can just use some silicone oil, but I think white lithium grease is good. Put in some areas. Okay, I'm going to reinstall this. Alright, you gotta look to the side. Make sure your little holes are lined up with the springs. Mine aren't exactly lined up. So the springs want to run on me. Do something and push the springs so that they're lined up. These little buggers still want to run on me. Okay. Hey guys, on the reassembly, after you reassemble your trigger, that's all you have to do. Reassemble your trigger, put in the pin, the screw, and then we're going to assemble the safety. The safety just goes like this. You have to get the small ball bearing and put it on that area right there, and then stick the safety over the ball bearing. Okay, just like that. I'm gonna line up the holes in the back. Get the longer pin, the thing on it for the C clamp, and we're going to stick it all the way through. It's not all the way through yet. I don't know why it's not going all the way through. Okay, now we're going to get our C clamp. We're going to get our C-clamp. We're going to install the C-clamp. This one's really hard too because the pin's not that long and the C-clamp isn't showing very well. So that I can put my trigger box back together. Okay. I think that's good. That's good. This is the one of the trigger pull adjustments. So we're going to set that aside. Okay, now we're going to take this friggin' little spring and we're going to put it in just like that. Just like that. And we'll point the camera more forward. I'm going to take our valve knocker just like this. I'm going to insert it just like that. Now we're going to take our trigger sear, just like that. Put that on top just like that. Now we're going to take our little cylindrical pin and place it through the trigger sear and the valve knocker. Now these things are both spring loaded right now, so they will be kind of difficult to put together. But you can do it because I can too. I believe in you. Okay, now this is definitely right. I was doing it totally wrong the first time. Now you want to install this leaf spring, whatever the hell they call it. I don't understand why it's staying still. Okay, I think this is the point where the long end of the spring needs to go inside that. The hole we were talking about previously. Goes wherever the hell this is. Okay, guys. We stopped off at screwing this thing in. Now you can test your trigger by pulling this down, pulling your trigger down. Right now it's unsafe. Put your trigger and push this down and it should go back. Okay, I think this works. I think. I'm not sure. Okay, this should work. That was such a pain in the booty hole.